Hi, I'm Dr. Dolores Spazzino, and I'm here to talk to you about the Genie of Power.
Ellen Benfadi, and I live in San Clemente, California. My experience with the Genie has been phenomenal. Within 3 days of meeting with Eduardo, I received a call to deliver a painting and collected about $2,000.
Sylvia Becker-Hill, and I'm an executive coach. I use the Genie since around 6 weeks, and the first month was like magic.
I've had the Genie for about, I would say, 2.5 months, and a lot of the things that I've starting to realize is more clarity as far as my spiritual realm.
Sherry Gideons, I'm a transformational thought leader, and I've been using the Genie system for about a month.
My name is Claudia Field. I've known Eduardo for probably about 6.5, 7 years, and we used to work together in various businesses.
The greatest benefit that I've received from the Genie method is a way of thinking about the world and about how I perceive the world and how I know that I have the power to change my conduct and the world around me. It is very easy to use the Genie method. Once you understand the basic premise of it, you can use it every day and you can use it anywhere where you're at. So if you're at your home, at your office, if you're on vacation, it doesn't matter where you are, you can do the Genie method.
The Genie of Power has benefited tremendously as once you release all the limiting beliefs, then you have the power to create anything that you like, and you can manifest it, visualize it, and you can actually achieve it when you see things happen, when you release all your limiting beliefs.
I had my highest revenue since years, and I'm attracting resources in a way and in a speed I've never done. So what I learned from Eduardo, not just how to use the Genie, I learned from him how to manage my own emotional and energetical state. And one very specific thing I use from what he taught me is how I can connect whatever goal I pursue with a noble cause, with something much bigger beyond myself. So whatever I create from now on is not coming from fear, from scarcity, or from any kind of ego-driven motivation. It always comes from a big paradigm of being in service and being in service and connection of a bigger noble cause. And that is the energy which the Genie then helps me to hold. So whatever I do, my speaking, my coaching, my training is connected with all of that, and that is just deeply fulfilling. Beside the amazing material measurable results, it's just very, very, very heart-filling and fulfilling. So I can highly recommend Eduardo, his teaching, his services, and definitely the Genie.
I've been spiritual for the last 3 years or so, but I've been able to dive inside and go more in, and to be able to release all the beliefs, the limiting beliefs that I have. And I've been able to attract a lot of people into my life that I never thought that I would be able to attract before. And just a sense of peace. So if I go out through my day and I run into traffic, or if I run into something that's bothering me, I realize now that it's not so bad, and that I know I can get through it. And if I meditate, or if I go home and like today, I got up, had breakfast, I was like, I don't feel really well today. So I went and laid back down and did more meditation, and I got up and I was just full of energy, ready to work out. I went and did a huge workout today, and then now I'm here. So the Genie for me has been just eye-opening.
Attracting things into my life has come so easily to me now. I've always been able to attract, but now just even without thinking about it before, I used to have to try to manifest something. Things are manifesting around me so smoothly, and it's been incredible. And I love meditating every morning. Before the Genie, I used to meditate, but not every day. And with the Genie, I just wake up in the morning, look forward to doing the process that we've shown by Eduardo, and it's just been so miraculous, and I'm just glad that I came into this path.
One of the most useful things that I've found with the Genie of Power is that life is just a lot more easier and simpler, and it's not a struggle anymore. It's like I just seem to show up, and that's all I need to do, and magic is just happening, and just the connections and the opportunities that have come my way because of this have just been wonderful. It's what manifestation should be all about. Would I recommend the Genie to other people? Absolutely. For me, it was a life changer. I was ready go up to the next level and make that shift. And I'm just so grateful that my paths crossed with Eduardo.
Last night was the first time that after years of trying to meditate, going through different systems, trying to quiet my mind, it was the first time that I actually experienced what everyone talks about of hitting that higher level, on that higher plane. It wasn't where I felt sleepy, tired, just relaxed. I actually felt that I went to a different place for the very first time.
I find it very easy to use because I have a meditation practice to start with, and even before I started implementing the Genie into my meditation practice. But the Genie has allowed me to go deeper into my meditations, and also it has allowed me to go deeper and quicker into my meditations. In fact, when I miss a day and not forget but just get lagged down for lack of time, I realize that there's something missing in my life, and I end up going back and meditating and just enjoying reconnecting to that process.
Some of the experiences that I've been having around releasing and really opening up to my noble thought has begun to really manifest some incredible people in my life. I'm noticing that I'm no longer having any, thoughts where I have to really struggle with responding, that I'm just feeling a sense of joy and happiness. And so every next step that I need to take is beginning to show up, whether it's people, whether it's situations. I would recommend the Genie to the other people, absolutely. I mean, this one beautiful gemstone, I just feel joy, I feel peace, I feel harmony. I just, every single day I feel a sense of awness of life, and I look forward to the amazing things that are manifesting in my life just from this and using the Genie method. I'm very, very happy.
When I went into that session and he was doing what he did to you, I was bursting into tears about things that I didn't even know were really operating in my space. Things like my mom had passed away a few years before, and I just had a lot of guilt and fear and sadness I was carrying, and I really honestly was not aware of just where that was. After I left that session, I saw a friend that night, and they said, "Oh my God, what happened? Like, you look like light years younger." Like, I think they thought I went and had some work done, but it was spiritual work. And I just felt a tremendous sense of healing. At the same time, I knew I wanted to go into some sort of coaching modality. So Eduardo said, I'm looking for people who want to share this with me. Why don't you come to, a training that I'm doing? So about 2 weeks later I went, so that was mid-November. Every single day from that day on, I started practicing this method. And in that session, I made a decision, I'm going to go do this with him. I'm going to go get certified, I'm going to work with him, and I'm going to share this with other people. And I'm just telling you, within 90 days, you don't even recognize yourself in the best way. Because when you learn to just start healing and really deeply healing those things like fear and grief and sadness, depression, low self-esteem, feeling unworthy, things that you're not even aware they're there until you start doing this work and you start vibrating and learn how to vibrate in a higher sphere. Even just in that first day, somebody that I was thinking about, that I was very sad that we had a falling out in business, when I was in the training, thinking about them, thinking, I would love to heal this, they emailed me. So when I checked my email that evening, I told Eduardo, how is it this person emailed me? And they said, I'm so sorry, I forgive you, and let's work together. It was profound. But see, I changed my vibrational thinking about them, and they came into the space wanting to heal it. So if you let go of the how, you allow using this method, we teach you just some practical things and how to raise your frequency, but you just learn to just pull your manifestations, law of attraction, to you. But it's there every day, and the best part about it are the little gifts of peace and joy that you have in your life, that even the most mundane things bring you joy, and while you're healing the other things that are going on. And everything has improved in my life, my work, my finances, my personal relationships with people. you know, and I'm a better version of myself. I'm really becoming the best version of myself I can be.
I would absolutely 100% recommend the Genie method. In fact, I recommended it to all of my friends and had about 15 people show up at my gallery to learn about it. I absolutely believe in it, 100%. As a healer, I would place the method of the Genie at the top of the list. I've done everything from body work to family constellation therapy, which is extremely intense therapy, and I would say that the Genie method, what's great about it is that the system helps you to identify the programming that you have subconsciously that's running your life that you're unaware of. It allows it to come up, to be released, and then the individual can then practice the method on a daily basis to keep that new vibration. And to my knowledge, I have never seen a program like this that actually teaches the individual how to maintain that high vibration. So I would say it's by far the best thing I've ever seen.